Alzheimer's and dementia touch our lives in more ways than ever, and it's affecting people earlier in life. By 2050, the people living with dementia in Canada is expected to increase by 187%, with more people being diagnosed under the age of 65, which means more and more families will face challenges related to care. The Alzheimer Society Peel is undertaking a huge renovation to their Brunel Adult Day Centre to meet that growing demand. So to talk more about this is Dr. Jason Kerr, a geriatrician from Trillium Health Partners, and Mary Ellen Chown, someone who has benefited from and also volunteers with the Alzheimer Society Peel. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Doctor, let's start by talking a little bit about the statistics. I shared with you a little, to me, very concerning to hear that younger people are being diagnosed, but it sounds like we just know more about the disease a little bit earlier.
We're doing a better job of diagnosing it, so the absolute numbers, though, are going up. You can imagine if there's a patient with dementia who's 90, their care partners are probably 60, they're approaching retirement age, they have a little more time to look after that patient. However, if you're diagnosed with dementia at 62, your spouse is the same age, maybe they're still working, maybe you're still working, your kids are in their 30s, there's not a lot of time to provide that care, so we really need these additional supports that the Alzheimer Society provides to help care for those patients.
It just seems like something that we've talked about for years and years, and in my mind, I think, oh, people who are much older, in their 70s or their 80s, for you to say in your 60s seeing that diagnosis, it is a little bit concerning.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very challenging. It's very difficult, and we have to do a lot more to support those families and those patients.
Yeah, that support is so key, Mary Ellen. I know this is an illness that has affected you and your family with your father, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. How did the support of this society benefit you and your family while you were going through that challenging time?
My father was always very musical, so we were introduced to the music therapy program and the Raising Voices choir. And my dad was very excited to participate, and he did very willingly and had a lot of fun until he was no longer able to.
Okay, that's so encouraging and nice to hear that music really benefited him. Do you see in your patients, is there a connection with music while someone's going through?
Absolutely. You can have patients who are in the advanced stages who are nonverbal, and you put music on and immediately they light up. You see the emotion come back into the music. Is an extremely powerful tool for our patients with dementia.
Let's talk about this facility and the impact it has for Peel Region, because as you were saying, the care is key here. And this could be very overwhelming for someone receiving this diagnosis. What can people expect if they're getting this support here?
So we're talking about a day program. This is a place for patients with dementia to go once, twice, 3 times a week. It is excellent for the patients. Their cognitive decline becomes much slower. They have much fewer responsive behaviors. Not only that, the key is a respite for the caregivers as well. So it's 1 or 2 or 3 days a week where you don't have to be a caregiver. As soon as my patients get into a day program, there's an immediate release valve for the caregiver. They feel more relaxed. They feel better prepared to care for that patient at home. The problem is capacity. We have long wait lists for these day programs, and this is exactly what the Alzheimer Society is addressing with their event tomorrow, raising funds for renovations for the Brunel Center that'll increase capacity so many more of our patients can get into the day program.
Mary Ellen, as a caregiver yourself, what did that support mean to you, knowing that it was available at a time where I'm sure it was challenging and you're kind of going through a lot, understanding the diagnosis and making sure you are available all the time?
It was extremely challenging, and any support available was very much appreciated. The staffing, all the resources, we need to continue to build them up so that the number of cases can be serviced.
Yeah, and knowing the need is so great right now. I mean, we're seeing this with so many different organizations. People watching, how can they support this great cause and maybe get more information about it? I'm sure there's people watching right now thinking this is a great idea.
Absolutely. So to start with, go to the website alzpeel, alzpeel.com. Please donate. Any little fund can help us, again, provide these renovations, provide more care. And I'll let Mary Ellen talk about it, but there's a big event tomorrow at the Heart of Hope.
There is, as Dr. Kerr mentioned, at the Heart of Hope is taking place tomorrow at the Brunel Day Program location
right on site.
Mississauga. Okay. It runs from 12 to 3 p.m. All are welcome, families, caregivers, community members, supporters. It'll be held outdoors, so we're hoping for a nice sunny day.
I'll talk to Bill, don't worry.
Okay.
That's great. That's really encouraging. So people can come out and support this great cause in that way. Lastly, Mary Ellen, I'd love to know, as a volunteer, what does it mean to you to give back?
It's a very, very wonderful thing. I enjoy it so much. I get to meet all the people and the smiles that I bring to their faces through music. A lot of them, as Dr. Kerr mentioned, they're nonverbal, but once I begin the music, they really come to life. So it's great thing.
That must mean so much. What a good
does.
feeling knowing you're making such a difference. Thank you to the both of you, and we certainly wish you all the best. And you heard there's more information on the website, of course, and we'll have it on ours as well. We'll stay in touch because I think this is something that's really going to benefit a lot of people. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Mary Ellen.